Hi, my name is Victor Virueña from the California Intercontinental University. This presentation was made for the Marketing Research in Consumer Behavior class by Professor Ashley Castle. My marketing research project is called Tax Preparation Service Market. Tax preparation services industry is a big business. In 2019, more than 154 million taxes was filed, producing more than $11 billion and hiring more than 300,000 employees. The change for this year was the incremental of 3.3% for self-prepared taxes using software. The objective of this research is to forecast the public preference method for filing for 2020 and for the near future, the next 3 years, and to provide information to the industry about the market trends in order to make the adequation and necessary changes to adapt the business to the public preferences. Problem overview. The income tax industry is a declining industry. A declining industry is defined as one who is experiencing a decline in demand over a period of at least 3 years. Preliminary research found that baby boomers, 60 years old and over, still committed to file in person by the traditional tax preparer person. In contrast, just 3.7% of youths between 21 to 29 years old use the tax preparer services. The reasons are the use of inexpensive software to self-filing, the new laws, for example the 2017 Tax Reform Act that reduced the complexity to calculate credits. The present marketing research project is important because the available secondary data is limited. Tax preparation companies do not have statistics available for the general public, and just a couple of consumer research entities have market research evaluations. Objectives and target audiences. The study aims to forecast the income tax consumers' preferences for filing in the season 2020 and the next 3 years. The research is designed to evaluate the impact of Internet self-filing and the 2017 Tax Reform Act to tax preparation business and to identify the reason of the market changes for the near future. The individuals object of the study are adult persons from 18 to 62 years old living in the continental US, English speakers currently working or owning as small businesses, with the obligation to file income tax for the year 2020 and with antecedents of filing in 2019. Market research technique. Efficient market research identifies the demands, motivations, concerns, and frustration of customers. Businesses use this information to design better products, improve user experience, and create a marketing message to improve conversion rates and develop quality guidelines. Survey research is a questionnaire used to collect facts, opinions, and attitudes. It is the most popular way to collect primary data. Generally, are used to quantitatively measure something specific with a large population sample. Errors may occur if the population is not properly defined or if the selection procedures are not properly followed. Existing data sources. Secondary data are qualitative or quantitative information that already exists that was previously collected for a different purpose by another person organization, or institution, such as reporting or research. According to the 2020 U.S. Market Research Report Industry, sales in 2019 totaled $11 billion, and the growth annual rate was 3.5%. Nationwide are registered more than 18,000 companies and solo practitioners. The average sales per company are 4 millions. The average productivity is $35,000 and the average salary is $20.21 per hour. This legislation simplified tax filings for millions of taxpayers who are no longer required to make detailed deductions and would benefit from an increased standard deduction. In the last 5 years, TurboTax grew 250%, and in 2020 is expected to have more than 30% of the market share. H&R Block shares fell 21% on 2018, and the revenue forecast projected a reduction in revenue from $3.14 billion to $3.0 billion in 2019. The second largest tax preparation company, Jackson and Hewitt, lost 18% of clients just in 2019. Primary data collection. Online surveys are the most cost-effective because of less labor to execute. In terms of the present study, the participants will be randomly selected from the social network databases, utilizing the available social media analytics as method to target the surveys to the desired population. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Snapchat will be the tools to collect the data. Sampling is a useful way to obtain views for the wide range of people selected for a group in an attempt to find out more than about a whole group in general. A commonly accepted sample margin of error for a quantitative consumer studies is less or more 5%. We will use this proposed formula in order to obtain the data. According to the formula, if the study is projected to have less or more 5% of error and 95% confidence level, for each million population must be 384 size sample. If we know that 154 million persons filed income tax for 2019, the sample size for this study must be 5,913 persons. Data analysis. After data collection phase, the result will be analyzed and charted using Google Fusion Tables, a web app that collects data and generates visualized models. The use of this software enables the off-sharing of data tables. Fusion Tables is an open-source app focused primarily on freelancers, small and medium-sized enterprises. Because of some of its technical features, it is ideal for mid to advanced users. Estimated timeline and cost. The estimated timeline for this research is 4 weeks. We want to determine the technical procedures, questions to be included, theoretical frame, academic support, and to get the software. 2 weeks for surveys and data collection, and 1 more week to review the results and write the final paper. The research has demonstrated that directed incentives like cash, gift cards are more effective than price drawings. National consumer surveys typically offer incentives ranging from $10 to $20, or we reward points later redeemed for gift cards. Basically, a budget must be for 4 weeks' wages for 5 analysts and 1 project manager, $60,000. Software and office expenses $30,000. For incentive to survey participants, $20 times 5,813 must be $118,260, totalizing $208,000. Ethical considerations. Marketing research ethics is important because everyone involved, from customer and the public to respondents and researchers, has rights and obligations. If market research methods do not include ethics, cross-cutting and break the law is easy. The principles that must be guiding the research process are privacy, rights and obligations, confidentiality, and the avoidance of deceptive practices. The study will respect the rights of all research participants. The participation will be voluntary, and the applicants have the right to withdraw their consent to any point during the research process. Participants will be informed if they are being filmed or recorded. The study will cite the resources, the purpose, and the dates of the study in any report. Further considerations. The proposed marketing research product is important for the industry because it will determine the customer trends for the next 3 years. In a changing market, to have a reliable marketing forecast results indispensable to have business plans according to the market requirements. Research results are the basis for critical decisions on current, valid information in major business initiatives, such as new product development, branding, market expansion, and advertising campaigns. Market research can have a strong impact on new initiatives or take risky initiatives proactively. Appendix A. This is the questionnaire to be answered by the participants. 1. What's your age range? 18 to 25, 26 to 36, 37 to 55, 56 to 62. 2. Did you file income tax for the year 2018? 3. How did you file your 2018 taxes? Using a professional tax preparer or using a self-filing software? 4. Do you will file taxes in 2020? 5. How do you plan to file the 2020 taxes? Using a professional tax preparer or using a self-filing software? 6. Which of the following actions do you consider will make you to decide to hire a professional instead of use a self-filing software? A. Good advertising. B. Fee reduction. C. Customer service. D. Expert counsel. To have more information about this issue, you can consult the references in the screen. Thank you for watching.